What is up, ninjas? Gago here again, and I got another awesome Generations review for all of you. And today we'll be looking at Minicons, the Minicon Assault Team. Very nice. Alright, so I saw this guy in the store, and I immediately said I have to get him. There was like no ifs, ands, or buts. I gotta get him. He's a must. He's a definite on the list because this guy is cool. I don't know him from any particular Transformers episode that I remember right offhand, but it just looked cool. So I decided to pick him up, and it's all right. You know, I like it. It's definitely cool. It has a couple flaws in it, but understandable considering what it does. So let's take a look. We have a tank. You can see there's a head back there. And tank mode, he can kind of lift his gun up a little bit. It can't rotate or anything, and it's got little rollers on it, so you can kind of roll. It doesn't really roll very well, but you know, it's okay for a little toy. And then we got a helicopter, which got spinny blades, which is awesome because spinny blades are always good. And a little gun up there, that's pretty cool. Nice little helicopter. And then a jet, which is a robot stuck under a jet, but that's okay because it's just a little guy, so we can overlook that. But I say, the cool part is these guys, they combine together, and they also have their own individual forms too as well, so that's pretty sweet. So let's take a look at their individual forms, and then we will move on to looking at the final combination of Centurion, or whatever he's called. So let's go. Okay, ninjas, and we're back, and we have our Minicon Assault Team assembled in their robot modes, and they all are equipped with their weapons that they were equipped with prior. As you can tell, here's the tank. He doesn't have much for articulation, no knees or anything. He can move his legs forwards, and then he can move his arms. He comes with the big gun that was attached to him prior. You got the jet guy. He's pretty cool. They all have different faces. That's kind of nice. And he has that twin blaster that pegs to his arm. We got the little helicopter guy, and I like his face the most. As you see, he's got a nice face, and he's got a little Gatling gun right there. But yeah, I mean, these guys have, you know, I mean, they're decent for like little Minicons. I mean, they're actually pretty cool. But, you know, I mean, it's basically, they serve the purpose for what the toy is, and at the same time, you get some reasonable quality Minicon figures. So, I mean, oops, dropping things all over the place, knocking stuff over. But, yeah, these guys are really awesome, but, you know, the ultimate thing is to transform them all into the giant Centurion mode. So, we're going to do that, and then we'll be right back. Alright, here we go, ninjas, and here it is, Centurion. One of the better Generations figures, again, from this toy line. Now this one caught me by surprise. I didn't know what it was all about. If you want to tell me, leave a link, or a little story telling me what this guy is all about in the link below, or in the pants below. But as far as I know, he's pretty sweet. Triple combiner with the Minicons. He is the Minicon Assault Team. basically I guess the name of this is Centurion. So he's just like this massive guy who's like pretty badass, I guess. So he does come with all the weapons, obviously, and you can take them all. And obviously, you know what you can do. You can combine them. I don't think there's any right or wrong way to do this. I think you can pretty much combine it however you see fit. The full combination right there. So you can take that, combine them all, plug it into his hand if I can get it in there, and bam. Centurion is fully armed. Now, actually, it's pretty cool because he has these little arms, and they kind of have weak joints, but they're actually not too bad at all. You would actually think that these non-weak joints would, or these weaky more joints, yeah, they kind of do that, but I mean, like, if you don't bump him and move him, he actually can hold a pose pretty well. Not too bad. But, you know, regardless, he's still actually a really nice figure. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, I actually really like him. I've never really seen anything like this before. But as you can tell, basically he is one awesome deluxe figure for the money. You get 3 figures in one, and they're all pretty decent. Actually, really high quality plastic. They feel pretty strong, actually. Like, the plastic doesn't feel too terribly cheap. But there is a couple flaws, like I say. There's a couple loose joints, and things don't stay pegged in. I mean, they peg in, but they just don't stay pegged in. But I say for the most part, as far as like the figure himself holding together, he does a pretty good job. So this is Gageo with another review of Generations Minicon Assault Team. More reviews to come. Close-ups at the end. This is Gageo saying peace out.